is up, Rocket Nation? How is everybody today? Hopefully you guys are having the best damn Wednesday ever in the history of Wednesdays that have ever Wednesdayed. We've made it back to some more Cyberpunk 2077. Of course, yesterday we finished off all the gigs for Regina. Regina's gigs are now done, all 23,000 of them. I think we're like, what, 16 hours in, and we finally finished up all of Regina's things that we have to do. Yes, a lot of Regina, all of her gigs done, completed. We got some kind of a piece of cyberware or something from doing it. And also, great news, we can't even use it. So I feel like that's a real bad reward from that quest. I'm not gonna lie, for doing 23 gigs, we got an item for some cyberware. We got gifted some cyberware that we can't use. I don't know. I was just thinking maybe if we're going to be going through and doing 23 gigs, maybe the reward should be usable to the person that's receiving the gift, right? Am I right or am I right? But that was yesterday. Today, whole new day. We are going to be jumping back on that main quest at some point today. I do want to check out a new, I spotted a new mod out there. It's not exactly new to those that are in the circle of Cyberpunk 2077, but it's new for us. And the mod has to do around retuning the combat so that it's more realistic. And I do believe it's called Realism Mod, if I'm not 100% mistaken, which I very well could be. Let me actually get let me search this up real quick. I gotta look for mods Cyberpunk and then search Cyberpunk for realistic combat. I do believe combat. This is it. I found it. This is it. This is actually the second version of this mod. Let me pull it over on the big screen so that you guys can see it as well. Whoop, there we go. Any luck finding night vision goggles mod? Yeah, the only way that it seems like it can be done right now, Mirko, is through using something called reshade. I don't know if you've ever seen reshade before, but essentially it involves installing reshade in and for a lighting mod, and then you're actually going to be using reshade to create, basically toggling the green on and off, on and off. So I don't think that we're actually going to do the I don't think that we're actually going to do that mod, because I don't want to use reshade to do it, because at some point in the future I might be using reshade maybe to put in a new lighting mod or something in the future. So I want to keep that option open if at all possible. But this is the other mod that I was checking out, and I thought, well, gosh damn, I think this one sounds pretty dope. This is called Hardcore 22 V2. This is the second version of the realistic combat overhaul. And what essentially this does is it makes it so that enemies are not bullet sponges, and neither are we. I gotta say, after playing a little bit yesterday, I feel like very hard is not very hard in this game. And after looking into it, the community feels the same way too, hence the reason this was created. It says, with the release of 2.0 and subsequent updates, I think it's time that we got a beloved Hardcore 22 up to the new standards, completely reworked from the ground up. This is a version of the mod I always wanted to make. Every shot counts and every hit hurts. This is a combat overhaul that you're looking for. Try it on, chooms. And this is an old trailer, it says. I wonder if there's anything. Let's just search this up over on YouTube. Let's copy that. Let's head on over to the YouTubes. Doop, doop. Paste. Go. Realistic combat overhaul. I think this is it right here. Is this gonna... Well, that was a one-shot, one-kill. What do you guys think about something as hardcore as this? Does it maybe take a little bit away if we're just one-shotting everything? I think, you know what? Actually, now that I said that out loud, I wonder if that isn't too much. Like, if we just shoot something once and they all die and they never have a chance to come back at us... Supposedly, they also hit very hard as well. You can only take 2 or 3 shots and you're dead as well. What is up, Goobs? Good to see you, buddy. Happy Wednesday. What up, Goobin? I'm worried that we make this too easy by making everything one-shottable and we're sneaky. I mean, we could always try it out. If it doesn't work out, we could always... Let's take a... Pause it. Get it out of here. Let me turn some music back on in the background. Let's actually look at how this works. To install, drop the archive in Cyberpunk. All right, what are the requirements for this mod? Tweak XL, which we do have installed. So it's actually going to be a pretty easy install. And drop .yaml in Cyberpunk 2070. Let me see what these... R6, so it's actually already set up. You just drag and drop the whole thing in. It's got a README in there. Let's manually download this one and take a look. Let's take a look at one this way. I mean, if it doesn't work out, it's simply two things that we uninstall and that's it, right? He only modded one weapon, right? No, this is the complete and total overhaul of the combat system, Goobs. It's a complete and overhaul to the combat system in general. So it essentially makes you hit harder, but it also makes the enemy hit harder as well. I have noticed that there is a little bit of some, I don't know, some squishiness to enemies in a way. We haven't spotted it too much, but I do remember this being a thing. I saw this mod and I was like, you know what? Maybe we ought to try this. And from what I understand, the further you get along in the game, bullet sponges start to become more of a thing as well. Yeah, so let's see what it looks like at least. We need downloads. Downloads? What's the README say? This is the one. This is the big one. All issues that each version had been ignored. Wait, what? Ironed out, sorry. And I think that we're good to go. I think anyways. All right. Each weapon has been tuned. Some might need some work, but we will get there. Bosses are still strong and people can tune it to their own tastes. Anything that we need to do besides just dropping in the files. Cyber attacks still do a ton of damage. No idea how to fix it, but they now cost a ton of RAM. So I think it's good, a good trade-off. Recommended mods to play with, Preem scopes, I have that. Attach my scope to any gun. I heard that this was actually a good mod in that people were really liking this mod as well. I believe it's called any attachment, any gun. Limited HUD, I heard this was also nice as well. It allows you to turn on and off HUD elements. This one looked pretty dope. Hide enemy health bar. So if you're going for that immersive feel, then I guess, right? Well, I mean, worst comes to worst, we can undo it if it becomes too hard. So let's go here, Steam libraries, Steam apps, common, Cyberpunk. Grab both of those, drag and drop them in, and it's done. Mod has been installed. And another one. Dude, we just keep going. Luke Chin, what is up? How are you? It's good to see you. What up, though? That's not the right screen. This is the right screen. Man. If push comes to shove, we'll just kick it, right? Exactly. We'll get it the fuck out of here. No biggie. All right, let's fire up this game because I'm ready to go today. I'm pretty excited for this one. I think we might even... Oh, you know what? No, don't start the game up. It's too late. Game's already starting. I think we're gonna install another mod too. So somebody had mentioned something yesterday as well. Let me see if I can't find a mod for this. I don't even know if it exists. I would assume that it has to. I'm gonna go ahead and quit out of the game here real fast. We're gonna do I think we're gonna install another mod. Uno momento. Come on. Come on. We need to get one that skips all the these things as well. Get these out of here. Get them out! I believe it's called Preem. Wait, no, it's called Intros Be Gone or something like that, or Be Gone Intros is the name of that mod, where we can get rid of all the intro videos. All right, let's bounce out one more time. Uno momento. All right, we are looking for, this is a mod that it was brought up yesterday that there are a limited number of times that you can, wrong screen, there you go. That there's a limited number of times that you can actually, you have one chance, you have one respec of your attributes. So attributes, I would assume, is going to be in the name. Reset attributes multiple times, gameplay balance. Skillful attributes, scale attributes was no. Reset attributes always available. I think that might be the one. What is red script? What is red script? When was the last time this was updated? Updated July 2024. This one's from 2023. So I figure we probably go with the one that's been updated more recently. Download and install red script, which we already have. We already have mod settings as well. Download the mod, unzip its contents. Seems pretty straightforward. It's gonna be an actual mod, and it does come with an R6 folder. Mod settings, we do have both of those installed. Slow download. Let's go ahead and install this one as well. This allows us to always be able to reset our attributes if we want to. And because I kind of want to experiment. Right now, we're in a position where I feel like we're putting a whole lot into the tree for, what do you call that? Quick hacking. And we're not really using a ton of quick hacking. We're more or less using a lot of stealth. So I would like to reset the attributes and do more stealth stuff. So maybe go into cool and then just like movement or something. It's kind of what I'm thinking. All right, so that is now installed. Boop. Let's open this up. Go to downloads. This one we're going to have to extract here. There's our two files. Let's go to Steam apps, common, Cyberpunk 2077. Highlight those, drop them in. We're all done. Easy as pie. Now let's fire up that game. Now let's fire her up. Oh, I'm super excited to play today now too. I want to see what this mod does as far as like difficulty goes and everything. I'm feeling like we're gonna get shot once and die. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I hope we don't get shot once and die. Let's go big screen. Get it up there. Go. Nailed it. First try. Go. 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 So the next thing we need to do for our main quest also is we got to go get the flathead. We're going to have to call Meredith Stout first. But I want to definitely maybe try out some things before we actually go and do the like the whole Meredith Stout phone call and go get the flathead deal.
Everyone, feels great to have you back.
Like I would love to get
did y'all hear about that
a pistol, a good nice pistol. And maybe put a silencer on it. I think that would be a good thing, because I think that's way I'm leaning right now, is that I think it's time maybe to start using some weapons and just get more variety in, because right now essentially the only thing we've been doing is using the knives and whatnot. So I guess the Unity pistol will be the one. We did use this yesterday, didn't we? Did we put a silencer on it, didn't we? Can I pull out my gun? Action block. You can't block my actions in here. That's not okay. Also, I think we want to go and, because we're getting ready to do the job and we've earned all this money, it's time to go start spending some of it. I think we're going to go around, we're going to visit all the Ripper docks, and we're going to find the best pieces of gear that we can actually, have on us. There's also another mod that I've seen that actually allows you to go to your computer and use the net in order to essentially look at all the shops around town and order everything offline, which makes sense, right? We, in nowadays, 2024, have the ability to just go to Amazon and buy all of our stuff off of online shops. And essentially, that's what, and there's another mod that allows us to do that. So, I was debating on that one. I think we're going to hold off on that one for now, but I think it's something I might do in the very near future, possibly tomorrow. That one might be installed. So there is that. Whoops. So we're going to head back out of here. All right, so let's actually go into our character. I think we're going to reset our attributes. So right now, we've been pouring heavily into intelligence right now. And I do like intelligence, and I do want to come back to doing intelligence and doing quick hacking stuff. But right now, every time we do anything that involves quick hacking, we essentially get traced, and then they just come chase us down. Whereas if I'm going cool right now, nothing sees us. So I feel like you need to get further along in this skill tree in order to be able to not be traced. And so I mean, there's a couple of, I believe there's a couple of things in here that allow us to either we're going to kill them or do something or quick hack them before they can actually trace us, and they'll be dead and the fight will be over. Or I know I seen another one that said something about making stuff. Yeah, minus 30% traceability with all quick hacks. And I do believe there was even a cyber deck that we had seen that got rid of some, like reduced the traceability. I believe it was, was it an Arasaka one? I think it was an Arasaka one that we had spotted inside of a shop somewhere around town here. So I think what instead we're going to do is we're going to reset the old attributes. Cost free. It's free. What if we want to do it now? Oh, it costs you 100,000 if you want to do it again. Oh, interesting. So it's not free. It is going to cost you money from here out, and not a little bit. 100,000 is kind of a lot. See the cost, 100. I'm sure that's probably adjustable. It's probably adjustable somewhere in an INI setting or something. But did that reset all of our skills as well? Oh yeah, all the points are out of there and everything. All right, so I think we're going to go into cool and reflexes right now. So we have 21 points available. I think we just push hard into cool. I think we're going to just take this all the way to 20. I think we're going to go all the way to 20 with it. And that's max, right? Yeah, 20 is maximum. So we have 4 points left over. I think the next 4 points are probably going to go into reflexes, and we're going to use that to move a little bit faster. So we at least want the next 2 for sure in there. That gives us the ability to move faster while crouching, I do believe. Let's actually go in here. Is this the one that, yeah, movement speed mitigation. So feline footwork, plus 15% movement speed, plus 15% mitigation chance. Mitigation grants a chance to reduce incoming damage by current mitigation strength, which by default is 50%. We're going to take that one right there. Mitigation chance when crouched and not moving goes up. So this is going to make it harder for us to be seen right alongside a blind spot. What is this one? Exposed. Plus 20% mitigation chance when aiming from cover. So then when we're aiming from cover, we're even harder to be seen. This might be useful as well. Ninjutsu, plus 15% crouch movement speed. That's kind of awesome. Plus 15% mitigation chance when crouched. Unlock the ability to sprint while crouched. Okay, that's really awesome too. Crouch sprinting allows you to move more quickly while staying silent, but it consumes stamina. Okay, so there is a penalty for that as well then too. I think we're definitely going to be going up in here. We definitely want this too, right? Killer Instinct, plus 25% damage with knives, axes, and silenced guns outside of combat. We 100% want that. Not even a question. 10% movement speed after neutralizing an enemy while undetected. We had this one. This actually, I didn't feel it as much as I thought I would. Gag Order. Landing an attack on an enemy right after being detected will delay detection from other nearby enemies. This could be super useful. I think we got to take that one, right? Like, I think that's a must. Scorpion Sting, minus 15% recovery time for throwable weapons. Oh, the second point, crit hits, headshots, and hits with weak spots with throwable weapons apply poison for 5 seconds. Oh, there's some interesting ones in here, isn't there? Allows the use of Sandevistan to slow time while driving. Allows Kerenznikov to be activated while aiming and handbraking simultaneously. Plus 25% weapon damage when your vehicle is drifting or airborne. I feel like that's very so-so. Plus 10% headshot and weak shot damage. I feel like that might be extremely useful. Unlocks focus mode. This mode automatically activates when you aim while at full stamina. No stamina cost for shooting, allowing for more accurate shots. When it ends, you minus 40 stamina. Duration's 2.5 seconds. Ooh, I don't know. All these are so good. I feel like all of these are super useful, right? We have 12 perk points to spend. I feel like let's come in. I think we're just going to keep going into reflexes as well for right now. So I think we're going to probably get this to 20 as well, and then maybe jump over here to intelligence, I'm thinking. What is this one? The faster you move, the more difficult it is for enemies to shoot you. Effect decreases when dashing, dodging, sliding, sprinting, and vaulting. Unlocks preem new ways to exit vehicles. Jump out, double F, double tap F. Slide out, hold F. That's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. That one might be a 1 too. So that's slippery. Allows you to reload weapons while sprinting. Allow you to shoot while sprinting, sliding, vaulting. Okay, that's pretty dope. Increased slide distance. Increased vaulting and climbing speed. And that's that dash one. We got to get to level 9 for this. We need 2 more levels for this one. Maybe we don't put any points in this right now and just go all cool at the moment. If we go all cool at the moment, we can get a lot of these ones that I just read that I was super excited about. So I feel like this one's good. I feel like both of these are good. And that's just another 20% mitigation while we're aiming, in which that's what you kind of want to do, right? Can you aim cars at people with that skill? No. What it's saying is, this is what the way I read it. By the way, what's up, Ishii? It's good to see you. Ishii says, I'm sure chat would be cool with that choice. God damn it. No, I think what it's saying is these are new ways to exit the vehicle. Yeah, like that's new ways to exit the vehicle. So if I want to get out, I suppose you could. If you were just riding right at somebody and you double F'd and jumped out of the car would probably keep right on going, right? So you can almost use the vehicle as a weapon then, which is kind of cool. That's pretty badass. I didn't think about it like that. I think this one's a must. I think that one's going to be a must. I don't know how I feel about this one. All we got to do is put 1 point to get to here, right? This is for the throwing knives. What does this one do? 10% movement speed after neutralizing an enemy while undetected. Let's pop that one too. These points we can pull out without any repercussions. We got 10 perk points left. Let's do this one. And no, it looks like you do have to put 2 points in, right? Yeah, you do in order to get up here. The recovery time of throwable weapons, 20%, minus 15% recovery time. 20% headshot and weak shot damage with throwable weapons. Yes, please. Instant cooldown reset for all throwable weapons after neutralizing an enemy with a throwable weapon via a headshot, crit hit, or poison. That's 3 points there. What do we got to get the other points in here in order to go there? Ooh, guaranteed crit hits with thrown attacks while crouch sprinting, sliding, dodging, or dashing. Also from motorcycles when airborne, drifting, or dismounting via jump. That's the one from the other perks tree, right? No movement speed penalty when aiming and throwing. Okay, that's dope as well. Ah, shit. Well, fuck it. Here we go. We were going to put the 2 points in there anyways. All right, so this is like the capstone, right? This is like the overall capstone one. What does this one do? Run and gun. Hip firing does not consume stamina. That's pretty dope. When Deadeye is active, what the fuck is Deadeye? That's this. Oh yeah, that's the extra damage there, right? Oh, that means we'd have to put 2 points in focus in order to get to Deadeye to get more weak spot damage. Unlocks Deadeye mode, which is active above 85% stamina when active, plus 20% headshot damage, weak spot damage, and no bullet spread. When optical camo is active or you are undetected, neutralizing an enemy grants 15% health stamina and 10% movement speed. What? I'm taking it. I'm fucking taking it. Dude, there's such good optical camo, activates automatically and consumes its charge gradually while crouch sprinting. We need to go find this optical camo. That sounds like Predator shit, right? Like I'm invisible. Optical camo. You're probably going to do every side mission before going to Maelstrom, LOL. No, we're out of side quests. We don't have any left. So technically you're right, and I don't appreciate it at all. That right there, we're taking that. All right, so we don't have any points left. I spent them all in this tree only. All the points went into that tree. All right, you know what we're gonna do now? Let's go. Whee! I tried to slide there, but it didn't happen. I feel like this game's good at that, where there's the slide. How do we feel? This is us crouch walking. We can sprint crouch walk right now, which is amazing. Ah, I see in the upper left-hand corner is our stamina bar. It's a yellow bar. That's it going down right now. Recovers pretty quickly. We also have an hour of increased XP right now. That way? That's the way. All right, let's go grab the ride. We're going to go take a ride. Let's go over to Vic's. Let's go see Vic. Yeah, he's right there. Oh, there's another one that I want to install too. Did I already install it? I may have already installed it. I think I did. Let me make sure on this one. I may have already installed this mod. Let me just give a quick look. Steam Apps, Common, Cyberpunk. 1 second, y'all. Desktop, Cyberpunk 2077 mods. Real vendor names. It is installed. I do believe I installed it. I did download it. Real vendor names. That is an R6. That's in the file R6. Scripts. Real name vendors. I did install it. I think I might have did this one after stream last night. Okay, so essentially now the vendors, before it would just say Ripperdoc here. It would not say the name of the Ripperdoc. Now it actually says the name of the Ripperdoc or Allen Street. I'm sorry, not that. Where's a good shop at around here? Like there's there a gun shop that we can look at? That's another thing. We should go check out a gun shop too. I'm getting to the point where there's so many mods that are getting installed, I forget what I'm installing. Anyways, it allows you to see the name of the vendors actually on the screen. So, you know, obviously Victor Vector, his shows up as Victor Vector, not just Ripperdoc. This guy has his real name and everything. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go around to all the Ripperdocs right now, and we're going to see if we can't find the best of the best of the best shit. We got $300,000 to spend to make our life a whole lot easier. I think it's time. We're going to go to Vic's first, though. Can I get a marker on that? There we go. I hope this was my car. It is. I was like, that looks like my car, right? That's got to be my car. We can just do this, right? That isn't an illegal maneuver. This Vic's is right around the corner. Hey, Vic! Another mod that I am thinking about doing, another mod that I'm thinking about installing is called Immersive Ripperdocs. Immersive Ripperdocs. Now, from what I understand, aside from that very first time that we go in and we see Vic, we never again sit down in the chair and get worked on. And what Immersive Ripperdoc does is sits you down in the chair and you actually have the stuff applied to you. And that's another one that I'm thinking about installing. It's on the list. Is that a dead person in the road down there? Is everyone just gonna walk by like nothing happened? Did this dude just jump? Nikon Petrenko. Citizen. Criminal record does not exist. Or you do not have permission. Did this dude just jump? I think this is the second person we've seen jump now. I heard it. I didn't even see it. I heard it. And when I looked down, the guy was laying in the road there. There's a real problem with this around Night City, it sounds like. It may be worth it to save some until you do more story. I'm not gonna worry. I feel like we can just go earn more, right? We'll just go earn more money. Right? Maybe?